and she said we could use the second best tea service.
Oh, yay! When will she be back?
Not till late. She left me in charge of everything.
Well, it was awful nice of her to let you buy me a tea.
Yes, Marilla is a very generous woman. She said we could have fruitcake and cherry preserves for tea, and raspberry cordial to drink. Oh, I love bright red drinks, don't you? They taste twice as good as any other color. Oh, wait here.
What?
Just wait. Why, Diana Barry, do come in. How very nice of you to come for tea. Oh, here, let me take that. How is your mother?
You were just at her house. You just saw her.
Diana.
She's doing very well, thank you. And Marilla?
Oh, Marilla's in excellent health, thank you, Diana.
I suppose Mr. Cuthbert is out hauling potatoes to the ship this afternoon.
Yes, he is. Our potato crop is very good this year. Now, Diana, if you'll please try one of these cookies, I'll bring the cordial.
Why, thank you, Anne.
Marilla said the cordial was on the second shelf of the pantry. Oh, it was way in the back. Now, Diana, if you'll please try some of this cordial, I'm going to set our tea to draw.
Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, raspberry cordial is so nice. I didn't know raspberry cordial could be so nice.
I'm really glad you like it. Take as much as you want.
Well, it's so good, and I'm awful thirsty. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, Anne! I do wish you'd come back to school. I have to sit next to Josie Pye now, and she drives me crazy with all her wiggling, and she squeaks her chalk on her slate. Maybe I'll have one more. Are you sure you don't want any?
Oh, no, please take as much as you want.
This is not going to end very well. Oh. Last week, Ruby Gillis charmed all her wards away.
She didn't.
She did. She did. Choose you live. And the magic pebble that old Mary Jo gave her by the creek, and Charlie Sloane's name was written up on the board with them whites, and White was awful mad about
I
it.
imagine so.
Gilbert Blythe is out of the fourth class now. And
Diana, you know I don't want to hear anything about that person.
Oh, Anne. Oh, here, let me help you with that. Oh.
What's the matter, Diana?
Here,
Let me pour you some tea, you'll feel better.
No, I must go home.
Let me get you something to eat anyhow.
No, I must go home. I must go home.
Okay.
I must go home.
I'll take you home, Diana, but where do you feel bad?
Oh, Anne, I'm awful dizzy.
Oh, I never heard of company going home without their tea!
And Mrs. Lynde have the quilting frames up. Whatever has gone wrong now?
Mrs. Lynn says Mrs. Barry is in an awful state. She said that I set Diana drunk, and that I'm a wicked little girl, and she's never going to let Diana play with me again.
Set Diana drunk? What on earth did you give her?
Nothing but raspberry cordial. I didn't think raspberry cordial could set people drunk, not even if they did drink 3 tumblerfuls.
Oh, no.
What?
And you certainly have a genius for getting into trouble. You went and gave Diana currant wine instead of raspberry cordial.
I thought it was the cordial. Oh, Miss Barry will never believe me and think I did it on purpose.
I should think Mrs. Barry better punish Diana for being so greedy as to drink 3 glassfuls of anything. Now, don't cry, child. I can see it wasn't your fault.
I must cry. Diana and I are parted forever.
But don't be foolish. Miss Barry will think better of it when she knows you're not to blame. You must go tell her how it is.
Oh, I couldn't. I wish you'd go with me. She's more likely to listen to you than me.
Very well, then I will. Stop that crying now. It'll be all right. Come on. All the unreasonable women I have ever met, she's the worst. Come along.
Diana!
Oh, Anne, I've cried and I told her it wasn't your fault, but it wasn't any use. She said I could only stay out here for 1 minute, and she's already turned over the timer.
1 minute isn't very long for an eternal farewell.
No.
Oh, Diana, will you promise faithfully never to forget me?
Indeed I will.
Well, I know you'll have other friends after this, but...
Oh, Anne, I will never have another bosom friend. I can never love anybody as much as I love you.
Diana, do you love me?
Oh, of course I do, Anne. Didn't you know that?
No, I knew you liked me, of course. You love me. Nobody ever has. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, just say it again.
I love you devotedly, Anne, and I always will. No matter what Mother says.
And I will always love you, Diana. Thou give me a lock of thy jet black tresses imparting to treasure forever.
I don't have any jet black dresses.
Your hair, Diana.
Oh, sure. Do you have anything to cut it with?
Oh yes, I have my patchwork scissors in my apron pocket. Fare thee well, my beloved friend.
Bye, Anne.
It's all over. I'll never have another bosom friend. Diana gave me a lock of her hair. I'm going to sew it up in a little bag and wear it around my neck all my life. Please see to it that it is buried with me. I don't think I'm going to live much longer. Maybe Mrs. Barry will let Diana come to my funeral.
I don't think there's much fear of your dying of grief as long as you can talk.
Marilla, I'm going back to school tomorrow.
Well, thank goodness for that anyway.